Hey everyone, Katie Fortune here. I wanted to come on here today to do a little tutorial and talk about ergonomics and working from home. You might be asking, why are you talking about ergonomics and working from home, Katie? Well, it's because I work for a company called Henriksen, and we are a commercial furniture dealer. What that means is, if you think about your office, your real office where you work, if it's a hospital, an office building, wherever you work, the furniture inside of that building comes from somewhere, of course, right? Well, it comes from people like us at Henriksen, a dealer. We work with architecture and design firms, design big, beautiful buildings, and sell the furniture inside of them. So I talk about ergonomics every single day. It's very important to me, and it's very important for me to educate my customers about how to sit at your office and your desk comfortably to be able to work through your day and get a lot done, right? That's what we're here for. Now, because things have changed so drastically in the last month and will be still changing for months to come, a lot of us are working from home. And that is a huge change because not everyone has a home office like I do. I do because I don't actually have an office where I go to. This is my office and I travel for work. So I wanted to come on here today to teach you just some simple tricks that you can do at your own home to be more comfortable throughout the day while you're working. All right, so we're gonna get this started. I have this in my ear because I'm hoping it's easier to hear me when I'm farther back because I gotta show you some things. So I'm gonna roll back now. And I'm gonna show you some things that you can do at home to make your life a little bit more comfortable in this crazy change in this time. Okay, cool. So this desk, I had the top, but my dad made the base, which is really great. And then this desk over here is actually a sit-stand desk. And we'll talk about both in a little bit. But I wanted to show you here, this is a very nice chair. I'm very grateful to have this chair. But I wanted to talk about chairs in general. So, mind you, I live in a 150-year-old house, so if I lift my feet, I'll start rolling. It's fun, it's like a game. What I wanted to talk about is the chair, starting out with the chair, okay? So if you think we're gonna go off of this desk, 'cause it's not a sit stand, right? This is your standard height desk. If you were looking at my feet, like if we're talking about ergonomics, I wanna talk about being as parallel as possible to the ground, right? My feet aren't touching the ground, okay? So I need to lower my chair so my feet are firmly planted on the ground, as you can see here. I should probably move over so you can see feet firmly planted on the ground, and your legs should be as parallel as possible, okay? Now, when I roll up to this desk, and if I was going to work with this computer, which I do not during the day, if you look, my shoulders are actually shrugged a little bit. That's not ideal, okay? So what I tell people, if you are in this situation, but most will be, depending on your height and where you sit at desks and the table and wherever you're sitting, right? I ask people to raise their chair up to be a little bit like angled. Your arm should be at a declining angle while you're typing, okay? So you should be typing like this, but now you see my feet are hanging again. So what I'm suggesting people to do at home, get a box, and I don't even have anything right now. Actually, I do. Hold on. Here's my hand binder. So I'm going to get that binder, and I'm going to set it down underneath my feet, and I'm going to set my feet on top of it, and now I'm more parallel to the ground and it's more comfortable. Does that make sense? Please comment, message me, whatever, if you have any questions. This is a simple trick that you can do, and now you're at the descending angle, you are sitting straight up. Sit as best as you can, as far as you can back in the chair to get the best support. Some will be sitting on kitchen and dining room table chairs, I'm sure. And that is just what you're gonna have to do. If you do need different chairs, talk to people in your community. If you're really in need, let me know and I can see if we can get something quick shipped to you. So that's always an option too. Now there's a lot more ergonomics in chairs. I can't touch the ground. But we're not gonna get into all that today because not everyone has this chair that I'm sitting in here. So be as comfortable as you can, sit as far back into the chair as you can to get the best support from the chair you're sitting in. And if you can't, because you're short like me and you have a really big chair at home, put a pillow, put something behind your back so it gets you that support, okay? Next, I want to talk to you about this sit-stand desk if you have the option at home in different ways that you can sit and stand. All right, so now we're over here at the sit-stand desk. The nice part about a sit-to-stand desk is that you can actually adjust it to the height that you need it. My feet are firmly planted on the ground. I'm as parallel as possible. That's what we want. Now the desk is too high for me right now. Again, I'm shrugging. You can see, I'm shrugging my shoulders. So with the desk that I have, it's actually a manual, and you just grab the lever here and you push down on that desk, okay? So now that desk is as low as it can go, but it goes lower than my other desk over here. So now I'm at a declining angle here, and now I can get work done. Now ideally, getting your monitor up, like the bigger monitor over there, is the best for your neck and your back. But again, we're all at home right now. So if you have a monitor, a separate monitor than just your laptop, put it up on something that you can have just a simple straight view to that monitor, okay? We'll get more into that later if we need to, but a really great thing, if you have a sit stand or if you don't even have a sit stand, let's talk about movement. Sitting in this chair all day, even though it is a great chair, is not good for you, all right? So we want to talk about movement, getting up and down. It's not just about standing all day, and it's not just about sitting all day. We want you to be standing about 20 minutes out of every hour, ideally. Well, these are not ideal times, are they? So let's talk about ways that you can do this. If you have to sit all day because you don't have an opportunity to stand, get up and move. Go for a walk. Do what you can do, right? Other tips you can do, if you have multiple boxes or bigger boxes, you could actually set them up on your desk, move your computer up, which is not ideal, and stand for a little bit and work. I've seen people do that. People have been getting really creative on how to stand. But the idea behind sit stands is to be able to sit and stand throughout the day. The standing height is the same idea as sitting, okay? You're not using your chair anymore, but obviously your feet will be firmly planted to the ground, but we want you to have a little bit of a decline in your arms because we do not want you to be shrugging your shoulders. If you shrug your shoulders all day, you're gonna get tension in your neck and down your back. Not good. So having this, ideally, this screen would be up here. I do not have the ideal work set up at this point, but ideally that would be sitting up here, and you have this and you're working, okay? So those are some tips and tricks that you can do to hopefully ease a little pain and get through your workday a little bit better. If you have any questions, please, please, please let me know, and I can absolutely help you. If you need me to get on a Teams call, on a Skype or Zoom or a FaceTime call, I would love to help you with your area virtually and try to give you some tips and tricks about how you can work more productive throughout the day. And again, the biggest thing is don't sit all day, don't stand all day. We want you to be moving. Movement is key, you guys. It'll get us through our days a lot more happy and healthier. Have such a wonderful day, and I can't wait to bring some more tips and tricks to you. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a good day, guys. See ya. Do you hear that? This is my office now. Chad vacuuming me upstairs. Me trying to get some work done. I'm grateful he's vacuuming, but it's so loud. I can't make this up. Nope.